Hi everyone, welcome to the Swayam MOOCs on Print and Broadcast Journalism. This is Dr. T. Satish Kumar from Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Osman University. Today in this lecture, I am going to talk about the role and responsibilities of a journalist. Catalyst. A journalist should act as a catalyst to bring about a positive change in society in a sustained manner by impartially upholding journalistic activities. There are many experiments carried out to bring positive social and economic change. Our village Chetera is a classic example. The Hindustan Times acted as catalyst in bringing positive change in village Chetera. Spontaneity. A journalist should be spontaneous in his work. Hence, speed is a key issue as he has to cover the issue live at the site of the event. He should think fast, decide fast and write or type fast. A slight delay in the information could be a drastic loss for the audience and news media organization. Narration. A journalist should be able to explain as to why and how a particular trend or an issue developed that is being reported in the news. Unbiased. A journalist should be impartial in his perspective while reporting an event. He should provide both sides of a news story without angularity. Finally, leaving it to the discretion of the prospective audience for their own judgment. Commitment. A journalist ought to be committed to citizens' welfare and development. He should be committed to professional ethics and law of the land. At any cost, objectivity should be maintained in reporting news, especially during communal or caste disturbances, etc. A journalist should report with caution so that he should not provoke fires of hatred among the public. He should promote harmony and public order. Loyalty. Loyalty defines one's success in the long run. Journalists should be loyal not only to the citizens in terms of dissemination of news but also to the employers. They should not disclose any confidential information to the people outside the firm, especially to the rivals. Motivator. A journalist should be able to motivate the people to lead the society and make them capable of changing the social, economic and political events of a nation. A journalist should be a crusader and enlighten the weaker sections of the society of their rights and motivate them to assert their rights. Credible. In the process of collecting data, people will give all sorts of information which might be or not be accurate. A journalist should be able to identify and justify the truth, thereby preventing the dissemination of misleading news. They must develop the ability to obtain a report from credible sources. At any cost, credibility of the news should not be sacrificed. News sense. It is the primary quality of a newsman. Journalists should have a nose for news and a strong news sense so that they can identify the news of public relevance depending upon the news values. He should be able to compare various news values and decide which story to pick. Clarity. A journalist should have clarity of thought and expression. He should be clear of what he intends to convey to the readers or audience. A person who is confused cannot tell a story to others. Skepticism. Skepticism or inquiring mind is another necessary quality which a journalist should cultivate. They should not take anything for granted. They should have an unwavering mind to doubt any information coming across. Undeniable proof is found. A journalist should be more vigilant with events happening around him. Many people try to feed wrong stories to reporters for their own selfish interests. Many a time they fall into such traps in good faith. They should have enough skepticism to avoid such plots. Punctuality. It is a good habit for the journalist to be punctual for his job, be it his assignment or his office. If they are not punctual, they may miss something for which they may have to depend on secondary sources. It is always better to be on or off before time rather than late. Calmness and patience. This quality which helps a journalist a lot. He has to test his endurance. The voluntary self-control allows one to endure waiting, provocation, injustice, suffering or any of the unpleasant vicissitudes of time and life. Most of the time, a reporter waits for someone or something and patience gives him the willingness to wait without becoming restless or anxious. Imagination. A journalist should have a fertile brain, creative thinking and imagination. Through creative thinking and imagination, presentation of news has to be done. Innovative methods have to be adopted in presenting news so that readers or viewers don't get bored. Foresightedness. In general, an intelligent envisioning of the future helps journalists. A journalist and media organizations with foresight can initiate research into issues which may be important. News organizations can have their content ready to be published when the issues crop up. It motivates public to debate and generate public opinion. A reporter with foresight can think ahead and prepare for eventualities. Curtain raisers for national and international events need a lot of time to prepare. Fearlessness and frankness. These qualities help journalists in asking unpleasant questions and taking risks to find out truths. Nobody gives a story on a platter. The reporter has to probe an issue with dedication to get a good story. Unless a journalist is fearless and frank, he can never investigate an issue thoroughly and file a good story, as every story is replete with dangers of touching a powerful people. Diligence. Journalists should be diligent. Their job requires painstaking exertion, alertness, and dedication to the task taken. They have to use critical wisdom while writing or editing copy. Network. A journalist should maintain network with cross-section of the society as they can act as source of news or information. Investigation. Criminal stories need thorough investigation. A crime reporter should maintain utmost secrecy of his sources. For example, Deep Throat, source of Watergate scandal in America, was kept secret by Woodward and Bernstein of Washington Post.